Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to do a quick video to try to fix the backup camera on my 2019 Nissan LEAF. I think a few people have had this issue where the screen basically goes blank. I've noticed as a quick fix, if you slam the trunk down, it fixes itself, but then it kind of screws up again shortly after. So to me, it seems like it's just a loose connection with the camera connector. Anyways, I took these few videos to show how to take it apart and hopefully fix it. I'll post an update in a week or so just to see if it's actually holding. But this should give you a good idea. Unfortunately, I'm pretty bad about taking videos, so you'll see it's kind of cut up and not great photography, but at least it'll give you an idea how to do it. It's a really simple fix. Don't do it when it's too cold because the little snaps might break, but otherwise it's something anybody can do. You really just need a flat head to take a few of the pop rivet, I think they call them pop rivets or pop something. Anyways, you just to pop those back in place, but otherwise you don't need any special tools. Hope this helps. Nissan LEAF backup camera problem. This is on a 2019 LEAF. When we put it in reverse, oops, wrong direction, you see that there's nothing showing in the backup camera and nothing showing on the 360 for the back. So I believe it's just a ground at the camera. I will try to check that out. So one quick fix I noticed is that if I just slam the trunk, it will temporarily fix itself. But I believe it's just a loose ground where the camera is. So I'll proceed to take apart the trunk and we'll see what we can get from there. So to take it apart, I believe you have to take this portion out first so that you can take these two sides. And then finally, you have to take off this portion by popping these little tabs and this. But let's try it. So it's hard for me to do this while I'm filming, so I'm kind of pausing and restarting. But basically, for this section, you really just have to pull at the back and you'll hear the clips, which you can see here, will just pop out of these slots. And then the same thing for these two side pieces. So again, these two, again, you just pull straight out. You can see the tabs going here. Same on this side. And same thing with these little, I don't know what you call them, but these little guys here. You just kind of, oops. Just put a screwdriver under each to lift them up. And here I just put a pry tool under the handle and pulled that out. Similarly, there's a whole bunch of little tabs, so you can't just go slowly around the whole circle and basically pry it down. One trick I found that helps doing this is if you turn your camera on and while you're doing this, you can actually see it from the trunk. I'm using 360 camera, so you'll only notice the bottom part of the car go black. I'll probably also just put it in reverse and put the parking brake on, safety, and then you'll be able to see as you're doing it. For me, it might have just been a loose connection. Not sure if you'll be able to see this, if I can find it. This is the connector for the reverse camera. If I take it out, you'll see on my screen back there, it goes black. You see the black area right by that tuner button. And then when I plug it back in, if I can keep it steady, camera comes back on. So it might have just been this loose connection here. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to just tape up that connection to see if it holds better with the electric tape. The other thing I'll do is I'll just tighten the screws. I think last time there was a loose screw there that might have been leading to a loose ground. Anyways, I'll give that a shot. So I kind of taped up this portion here to hopefully hold it together. Sorry, I'll move the camera off. And I also tightened this bolt. It was actually pretty tight this time. Last time this was loose, so I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it. It's hard to tell from this side, but I'm wondering if it's a ground that's used for the camera as well. But the camera seems to be working okay. So now if you look back, it's basically just a matter of putting everything back together. So there'll be the plastic piece that goes around this side and then the two side pieces, and hopefully it'll work. Anyways, hopefully this works for you. Good luck. So just to give you an idea, you can't really see it, but basically this part you just line up and then you should be able to just push it in place. I hear it snapping. It goes all the way around. Oops, I might miss a line here. I'll have to readjust one sec. Sorry about that. As you can see, if you don't push one of these pieces all the way in, the next ones won't go in. It's kind of like a chain reaction, so it's important to get all the pieces in first and then the last piece. See if we can do this holding the camera. We'll just go like this, first part this way, and then you should be able to just push it in. There we go. Push it in. Yeah, get all of them in. And that's kind of all there is to it. Let's go check moment of truth, see if our camera works. So you can see you still got a picture. Oops, sorry, my fingers are in the front. Sorry about that. Holding the camera the wrong way. Anyways, you can see my backup camera is still working. Hopefully this lasts a little while. But anyways, that's how you can try to fix your camera. Hope this helps.